Dude, what is going on with this internet? All right. I gotta share this out. All right. I'm going to play the game in 1 second. I was just sharing everything out. So this game turns 30 in a couple of days. So I'm going to play it now and get it over with. This game has music from the show, which is pretty cool. The Super Nintendo one did not. We got Weston here. We got Eli here. What's going on, guys? Movie turns 30 at the end of the month. I think it was June 30th, 1995. Playing on the analog Mega SG with a legit Sega Genesis wireless controller from Retrobit. Frank, what's going on? So we got the show tonight. We're going to be live at 9:30. Got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Weston says Xbox can't stop stepping on rakes. Well, sucks for them, I guess. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really want to get away from talking about Xbox because it's kind of annoying. I know it's funny for you guys, but I'm really tired of talking about it. Like, nothing good is coming from this, so who cares? We'll talk about what they announced at the showcase thing tonight, but that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way, really, to make fun of them anymore. It's a fucking joke. Everyone knows it. People don't want to admit it, but Xbox is a fucking joke. And you know what I hate, man? We keep hearing, oh, Microsoft's return on investment. Well, what about our return on investment? People that bought the machine. Oh, well, just play your games anywhere. It doesn't matter. It does matter. You're ignoring the fact that I bought the console and I got stuck with it. That's what I don't like about these fucking guys that talk about this stuff. I was watching the handheld video with that Paris guy, you know, Handsome Squidward. And he was like, "Oh, well, they're doing play anywhere, so just play wherever you want." It's like, yeah, I understand that, but I paid $500 for the machine. Like, if you told me that in 2020, I wouldn't have bought the damn machine, right? JD, what's up, man? Axel said he's happy to hear the progress and everything going on. And he said he can't wait for you to come back and take your time to come back to his chat. He replied to me yesterday, I believe. Oh, you're wicked hot. What's up, man? $500 wasted. Well, I got them all over the house, so it's more than $500 wasted for me. Karai, what's up? This is still the best Power Ranger game. They got the music from the show. They followed season 2 into the movie. Even though the movie has no continuity with the show. I give that Xbox Showcase a -10 out of -10. It was horrible. All these Xbox guys like, oh, there's so many games coming. It's like, you're not playing all those games. Shut up. Dude, it's just a fucking thing to flex. You know what I mean? It's stupid. The Sony Showcase sucked ass too. They both weren't that good. Shockingly, the Keighley show was good. Thanks for letting him know. I'll get back on his show. Yeah, take your time, man. That's what he said. He said take your time. He was glad everything worked out. Well, I pre-ordered Gears of War on PlayStation. The beta starts Friday, so I'll be playing that Friday night with these guys. Anthony can't catch a break, huh? He went away and the beta's starting. Resident Evil 9 gets announced. Oh, the Beach Boys guy? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I saw that. They let people at Summer Games Fest play the demo. They're saying it mixes like Alien Isolation with Resident Evil, and it's, I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't seem like it's anything new. Like the monster follows you while you're walking through the hallways and stuff. And it makes noise like as you're walking. So you think the coast is clear, but you hear it above you, like running around upstairs, kind of like Mr. X. Yeah, that Xbox Ally is a piece of shit. Like, I don't know why people are going crazy over it. I had remembered this morning that when the first Ally came out, there were so many fucking problems with it, and then Asus tried to cover shit up. So I posted that video in the community tab and on Twitter. So, a shocking turn of events. Coneheads is coming to 4K this year. Right? Oh, I have a Sony rant tonight. We're gonna get into Sony. Sony's in big trouble. They're in big trouble with me, that's for sure. We are from France. Yeah, I know. Oh, Frank, I have the site for your Game Gear. You gotta let me know what model Game Gear you have. You have to see if it's a VA 4 or 5. Because you have to order the screens based on that. It's gonna cost you some money, but it's gonna be a hell of a Game Gear when we get it up and running. I was looking up the things last night. Because if we gotta recap it, I gotta order the kit too. But you gotta have that number. You gotta see which one it is. You might have to open it. Nice. Go to Tony Hawk 3 and 4. Looks good. Lucius, what's up, man? Oh, you gotta pre-order the game to get the demo. Well, kind of like Gears. I had to pre-order that. And GameStop's website doesn't let you buy PlayStation cards digitally. You have to do it in store with your credit, with your GameStop credit. And I wasn't driving a fucking half an hour to go get it. So I just fucking paid cash for Gears. You know, the Gears of War collection, or Reloaded, I'm sorry, not collection, Reloaded. All it is, it's the Ultimate Edition up-res. Because Xbox did a video on it. And they flat out admitted it's just a 4K up-res of Ultimate. Gotta spam the kick on him. Yeah, but he traded in his Xbox. You're wicked hot. He got a PS5 Pro. My Game Pass expires April 19th. I will not be renewing it because CD Keys doesn't have those deals anymore. Big thank you for looking after my... Oh, Amy, thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. Man, I'm sorry. No problem. Well, I'm glad everything is coming to an end, and I'm glad that everything worked out. Definitely keep you guys in our prayers. The whole chat room, my wife, everybody. So you take care of me. You get some rest yourself. You guys have been through a lot, like you said. I don't know what it feels like, but I can only imagine. So thank God everything worked out. Yeah, but they're not cool since they're not pro enhanced. By the way, did you see Final Fantasy 16 looks like absolute shit on the Xbox? It looks like it's got Vaseline smear all over it. So yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. You Xbots. Good luck. Yeah, we could get something going with Tony Hawk Online. So now you go back to season 2 where you get the old cast. This game is awesome. Wow, 720p. So what did Xbox really get? Bunch of crap, that's what they got. I'm halfway done with this game, by the way. So we're playing White Light right now. It's when the White Ranger debuted. October 1994. People are like, why do you pick the Pink Ranger? Because she's fast. She's the fastest character in the game. White Ranger's good. He takes more damage, but he's kind of slow. The only thing that's not in this game is Green Ranger's not in it. They didn't go far back. I bought Final Fantasy Rebirth today. You know, the game that won't be on Xbox for another 4 more years. Oh, shit. I seriously can't believe these guys waited 5 years for this game to come out. You're not a, in my opinion, you're not a gamer. You're just an Xbox fucking fanboy. If you want to play these games, you're going to go fucking buy the consoles that they're on and play them. You know what I mean? You're not going to sit there and wait for 5 years like a helpless, like, homeless man. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, oh shit, Final Fantasy, I got to play that. Oh. Oh, crap. Wish this game was 4 players. So they somebody made this game for like they actually made a better version of this game on PC. It's called Beats of Power. That's 4 players. I think we played that on stream years ago. It's a good fucking game. Awesome. Nice to hear it. Thanks for keeping us up to date, Amy. And shout out to the chat room for supporting JD and Amy and the baby. They won't buy a PS5 for $399, but they'll play games like ass on an $800 handheld because it's got an Xbox button. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the these guys are a cult. You know that. Oh yeah, the Tiger Zord, huh? We'll use Megazord. This is my favorite Megazord. Thunder Megazord. RWK, what's up? Captain Catch, what's going on? Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna be ranting about that tonight, Captain Catch. But isn't it funny? I called that years ago and they were actually making it. I need to play the lottery. MK1 is not worth $28. That will be $5 before you know it, buddy. Just keep waiting. We're almost done with this game. No problem, JD. Tell Amy anytime she needs to write something. She's got carte blanche in the chat. Obviously, you both do. You let us know what you gotta let us know, and we'll be there for you guys. Take it easy in the hospital, and we hope to God you get out of the hospital soon and get home. But let them take their time and do what they got to do over there. Everyone in the chat, say hello to JD and Amy. Hockey fan, what's up? I don't know about that, RWK. There you go, RWK. That's better. Ah, shit. You got me. We got hockey fan RWK, Captain Catch, and Frank saying hello to JD and Amy. Trying to keep it positive, sending out those good vibes and those prayers. Got a really good community in this chat room here. Got my ass kicked over there. If you keep doing this, you can knock him down in the corner. Richard, what's up, man? El Nini, what's going on? We're almost done with this game. This game turns 30 on the 15th. So I'm going to play it now and get it over with. I got this game 30 years ago for Christmas. But I rented it beforehand. Fantastic game. I still have my copy downstairs too. Special thanks to Frank, there's JD and Amy. Awesome. Milkman, what's going on, man? How you doing? Got a huge... We actually have a PlayStation rant tonight. I'm gonna let Sony have it. Oh, Goldar, you bitch. Never played this game. I played Power Rangers for Super Nintendo. That was a good game too, but this game is better. Man, he fucking killed me right as I continued. Right as the match was ending. Milkman, awesome, man. Acknowledge you, Milkman, as well. I was thinking earlier, what's the longest running game series? Is Donkey Kong or Mario? Yeah, you're right. I think Donkey Kong predates Mario because of Jumpman. Maybe Pong? You still make Pong games. This game fucked up because it shows them getting on the airplane, but we're doing the final mission with these three. So how the hell are they leaving if they're still in a mission? Well, they always make some sort of Pong compilation or like a new age version of Pong. Well, they used to, at least. I think there's Pong on PS1, for God's sake. Like a 3D version of it or something. Did you hear that you'll be able to play RA9? Yes, I did hear that. Because they let people like Summer Games Fest play a demo. The demo that we're all gonna get, apparently. And apparently it plays like Alien Isolation. There's Serpentera back there. Recovering. There you go, yeah. Can we get this idiot director away from Resident Evil? I don't know, man. What are you gonna do? I'll be playing that game day one, by the way. On PC. Why does Rocky look like the T-1000? Today's the last day of Days of Play. Maybe I'll check that out before I leave. See what's on sale on PlayStation. I know all these songs. I grew up with all the damn songs. Ooh. Nice. The way RE2 plays is perfect. Yeah, it does actually, Captain Catch. You're right. And it comes out the same week as Anthony's birthday. He's the 22nd of February. The game was, what, 5 days after his birthday. Shout out to JD and Amy in the chat. The chat is showing them some love today. Awesome. We got a great community here. I keep saying that, but it's true. Milkman, Nick said there will be a cheap pop next week. So get ready. I don't know if I'm assuming it's a panel show because Sean asked them when we were talking about all this stuff. And Nick replied there will be a show next week, so I don't know when, but I'll let you know. Oh, this guy's whooping my ass. Dude, what the fuck? Well, there you go. The end of the game. So this game turns 30 in a couple of days, and I beat it for the 30th anniversary. So there you go. Siren, what's up? Yes, I know. I've known that all fucking day, but thank you for letting me know again. Gunther is champion. Yeah, they acted like they were gonna fire Gunther. And then they made this guy champion again, so I don't know. He's got to fight Goldberg. Probably going to be at SummerSlam. Oh, I got to put my name in. Let's do a throwback over here. Here's the ending. Yeah, I figured they were gonna do third person and first person. But in the trailer, it was like, that's 100% first person. It adds replayability, like replay value, because you're going to have people playing in first, then they're going to go back and play in third, or third, and then go back and play in first. They're going to add a VR mode to that game. You know that. That's probably why they still keep the first person stuff, because of the VR. Why is everyone's eyes black? They're like demons or something. This game is the best Power Ranger game ever made. Hands down, bar none. Yeah, I already own them, Milkman. Vulcan Skull, yeah. Well, I'll turn on my PlayStation. We'll see what's on sale. Today's the last day of Days of Play, so I'll go through the sale and see what's up. Yeah, me neither. There'll be a ton of exploring in RE9. They're saying that the game is pretty linear. At least from the demo. So I don't know. The demo is basically what we saw in the reveal. I think that Maximilian guy thought that it was Lisa Trevor, and it's like, he's like, oh, she falls down the pit and you don't know what happens to her. It's like, dude, shut up. Isn't that villain in Outbreak? Like that villain that's in the wall? Because I think you guys were telling me that. You were like, oh, that's the same villain from Outbreak. This guy's trying to say it's like Trevor from fucking Resident Evil 1 Remake. Yeah, Anthony's hype, but I haven't talked to him because he's on vacation. He's in the UK. He comes back, I believe, Monday. Because he told me he's only missing one show, so he'll be missing tonight. I have anybody in the Discord that wants to jump on tonight. You are free to jump on. There's no limit on Discord, so you guys, I invited everyone to jump in, so we'll see who jumps on tonight. It'll be interesting. We have a Sony rant tonight. I'm going to get angry at Sony for their little PS5 debacle, in my opinion. I hope the effort in the third-person mode. Well, apparently, Richard, it's supposed to play like Alien Isolation in some parts. Because this thing is chasing you throughout the game. Which, I'm really getting tired of that shit. Like, can we stop having these things fucking chase us in these games? How many fucking people made this game? Yeah, I can't wait to go back to RPD. I never thought 30 years later I'd be going back to the RPD. Here we are. People are speculating that you'll even go back to the Spencer Mansion. That's all rubble, but I don't know. Alright, so that's this game. We beat it. The 30th anniversary of this game is, I think, the 15th. June 15th. So that's good. The movie, I believe, came out June 30th, 1995. I went and I saw that day one. We'll be watching that on the 30th anniversary on the 30th. There is a 4K transfer of this movie, but they never put it out for sale. That would be fucking nice if we got that. Hand it over, Disney, you fucks. Trying to copy Mr. X with every release. I just feel RE9 might be disappointing. I don't trust this director. Oh, nice. You got Rocky and Tommy over here. All right, let's flip over to flip over to the PlayStation. We don't turn on our Xboxes around here. I think this is the end for Leon. I don't even think he's in the game. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if these guys aren't in the game. Oh, look. Gears of War on PlayStation. Oh, they updated it. Friday, we'll be playing this. When I saw the crater in Raccoon City. Well, I thought that. Oh, wow. So that's Xbox Game Studios. Yeah, I thought it was in the middle of the city, not at the end of the city. And all the buildings were eviscerated in RE3. How the hell are they still standing? Revelations 1 and 7 director are directing 9. Oh, God. I have a feeling they won't be in the game. Yeah, I have that feeling, too. Oh, we could play in 1 minute, 19 hours, and 40 minutes and 30 seconds. So there you go. Finally load up a Lancer with a fucking DualSense controller. That's crazy to see it on PlayStation. I know. What is this Xbox you're talking about? You know what he's talking about? I don't see them using Leon as a side character. I don't think so either. Well, we'll come back Friday with this. Yeah, exactly, Hockey. How the hell is the RPD still standing? Didn't they show the RPD explode? Yeah, I agree, Richard. It's not what I expected, but I'll take it. You know, a new character. Remasters retro. What the hell? I don't own this digital. I should pick it up. I'm gonna have to start rebuilding my fucking library on PlayStation, and I already have a ton of games on Steam. Yeah, gotta get out of this Xbox ecosystem shit. They're gonna shut that shit down next, watch. Telling you. Telling you. You can pretend like they won't, but they will. And they'll be like, oh, hey, it's... You know, it's funny. They can't sell consoles over at Microsoft, and they're trying to tell people, oh, well, the industry's moving forward. Really? Because Nintendo just sold 3.5 million fucking Switches in, what was it, in 4 days? Bro, you wish you sold that many consoles. Fucking Series X's. You fucking bitch. The industry isn't changing. You just fucking suck at selling boxes. The industry is changing. Yeah, alright. Days of Play ends today. You know, this is on sale, but it's still $10 if I want to upgrade. They should cut that down to like $5. These games are still expensive. How much is this? Yeah, no, that's all right. The Harpoon anti-ship missile. Oh, wow. Gotta start killing off some characters and make new ones. Yeah, but you see, they made that mistake by killing off Wesker. What the PS6 launch will be like since PS5 didn't have one in 2020? Xbox just doesn't get it. I think one of the Raccoon City main characters in the game. Dude, there's nothing here. You know, I might get Killer Clowns just in case. But I don't see us all flipping over to PlayStation for this one. Although the deluxe edition is, or premium edition is $17. That's not a bad deal. Now this game is on sale on Steam. So maybe I'll pick it up on Steam. I don't know. Yeah, that's what hurt Scream. They killed off Dewey and it fucked the whole thing up. But he's coming back in the next one, so apparently he's not dead. Because David Arquette, he was like, "How did it leak that my character's in the movie?" It's like, well, why do you care so much? Isn't it a flashback scene? He got really mad. He was like, "I don't know how it got leaked. No one's supposed to know I'm in the movie." And it's like, well, you keep talking about it, now everyone knows you're in a fucking movie. I think I have played Ride, but not on here. Probably on 360 or something. There's really nothing here. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly, Richard. Jamie on, what's up, man? All these games are fucking old. Yeah, when are you making plates for the Pro, you fucks? I bought like bootleg ones off Amazon, but still. Oh my god. Rich from Review Tech. Stay out of the house. Lakeview Cabin Collection. No thanks. Supermarket CEO Simulator. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been waiting for. I waited all these years to play Supermarket CEO Simulator. Can we stop making these dumb games? Hey, look, an Xbox game is $5.99. A good one. Is this Pro Enhanced? No, it's PS4. Oh, Texas Chainsaw characters again. Hey, Nun Massacre is on here. It's about time. Xbox fan waiting simulator? Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's Twitter, basically. Oh, Murder House is up here now. Look at this. Puppet Combo Collection number 2. Alright, what do they got here? Which games are in this collection? It doesn't even tell you. So it's Blood Wash and one of the Santa games. Oh, right here. 4 great games. Blood Watch, Christmas Massacre, Cannibal Abduction. I never played that one. Home Safety Hotline. Never played that one. And that's $17. That's not bad. You see, I have all that shit on Xbox. Ah, Christmas Massacre. Okay. Toe Jam and Earl back in the groove. Dreadpool, what's going on? There's really nothing here. All this crap. Nice. Ah, Forza's on sale on the PlayStation. Isn't that funny? Xbox gave up with their little shitty handheld. Don't worry, guys. They're moving forward in the industry. The industry is moving forward. Remember that. Console sales don't matter. Tell that to Nintendo. We'll talk about this tonight. Don't worry. We got a PlayStation rant tonight, too. We're going to go off on everybody at this point. Except for Nintendo. We're Nintendrones now. Oh, shit. Resident Evil. Which ones don't I own yet? Because they're all on sale here. I own all of them except for 6. Which is funny. I don't own 4 on PS4. It's funny, I think I fucking traded this in too. Maybe I should pick it up. I traded 4 in too. Dude, I traded in all my PlayStation version. I don't even care. Like, I got rid of everything. Yeah, maybe I'll pick these up just to have them. 0, nobody fucking cares. I can wait. I have these on PC. I'm good. Right here, Gears of War, baby. Xbox gave up. Phil Spencer gave up. He could stick his handheld up his ass. It'll fit now. Remember he lost all that weight with those Ozempic? Yo, he lost all that weight, but there's something fucked up with his teeth. Next time you watch that guy talk, his teeth are all fucked up. You get braces too? You just can't see them? They do make clear braces, by the way. Yeah, they gave us Alone in the Dark this month. Already sticks directly to my Michael Bay. Oh God. They had 4, 5, and 6 all together. Yeah, but I have 5. So I can buy just 5 and sorry, I could buy 4 and 6 for $5 a piece. What's the difference this game and the remaster? Oh, of what? Alone in the Dark? Or Gears Reloaded? Gears Reloaded. Xbox did a video on it like 2 days ago. They literally admitted it's just a 4K upres. And they cleaned some of the textures up from the Ultimate Edition. It's literally the Ultimate Edition in 4K. And they admitted it. They had that Val Venus guy talking to the people that work there. I forgot what that guy's name is. The Xbox, the official Xbox podcast, that guy. Explosions all over the place. Guns, girls showing their bras, cursing. Yeah, that's RE6. Which has nothing to do with Resident Evil, but... Yeah, Dreadpool, Xbox has a video on their YouTube channel where they go through the whole Gears of War Reloaded. I think it's about 45 minutes long, half hour long, something like that. The fucking lady that developed the game, she looks like the Baroness from G.I. Joe. I was like, whoa, fucking Cobra make this game? What's going on? But I bought it. I'm going to play the beta on Friday, and then the beta is also next week. So I will be ready. The game is only $40 on here. Massive PlayStation rant coming tonight. Oh, Wukong. The game that was money-hatted. Meanwhile, Sony money-hatted it but never promoted it. Because they wanted to keep it a secret. So they money-hatted a game that they kept a secret because they didn't want people knowing that it wasn't on Xbox because it couldn't run on the Series S. But they're saying that because it's a secret that it wasn't promoted by PlayStation, you see? Yeah, good. Good Oliver Stone conspiracy theory out there. Great. It was money-hatted so they couldn't promote it. Meaning no return on investment. Yeah. Oh, there's a PlayStation rant tonight, buddy. They're gonna get it. I'm not happy. Sony's gonna get it tonight. I'm tired of talking shit about Xbox because it's at this point Xbox is a fucking joke. We all know it. Bro, you got a room full, you literally have an airplane hangar that wasn't even an airplane hangar. It was like a fucking Elks Lodge. Like a VFW of like all these Xbox guys prancing around, jumping up and down, hugging, kissing each other, crying that Final Fantasy's coming out. It's like, bro, you guys are fucking losers. You spent more money flying over there to watch them announce Final Fantasy VII than it would have cost you to just buy a PlayStation and play the fucking game 4 years ago. 5 years ago. Bro, there were people crying that Final Fantasy VII was announced for Xbox. Crying. You literally have a problem if you're crying that a game is coming to a platform. I'm sorry. You have no balls and you crying over that. Like, come on. Somebody should kick you in the balls, then you really cry, huh? Jesus Christ. What is happening in this world? Sir X-Man, what's up? He heard me. Sony and Nintendo should join. No, that's not happening. And I think you know that, Sir X-Man. Nintendo absolutely hates Sony. In fact, Nintendo was hoping Microsoft was going to stomp on Sony. That's why Microsoft and Nintendo are like close, because they're in the same cul-de-sac down there, Redmond. That's why Nintendo and Microsoft always got along, because Nintendo wants Sony out. And obviously Microsoft couldn't get the job done, so Nintendo's going to have to do it. But people think, oh, because Sony and Nintendo are Japanese companies, they'll team up. No. Nintendo absolutely fucking hates Sony. Whoever wrote this article is a fucking idiot. I'm not saying you're an idiot, but I'm just saying whoever wrote this article is an idiot. Oh, yeah. Well, what happened was, the story always was that Nintendo changed their mind and went with Philips instead of Sony, like randomly changed their mind. But that story came out that what happened was Sony wanted like 50% of the cut on all the Nintendo IPs. And Nintendo was just like, fuck these guys. So they went to CDI, they went to Philips, and they cut that deal for the CDI. And they kept all their profits. But that's what really happened. Sony really backstabbed Nintendo. But over the years, the whole thing was, oh, Nintendo changed their mind at the last minute and stabbed Sony in the back. No. Nintendo told them, yo, we want 50% of all the IPs, even your games, like Mario, Zelda, all that. And Nintendo was like, fuck no. We ain't dealing with you. That's why Nintendo was like with Microsoft. They were ready to do this, man. That is what the extreme ponies want. Yeah, I don't understand that. They don't know their history. These are fucking losers that just bought their girlfriend bought them a PS5. Like, they don't know shit about games. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I keep it real, all right? Yeah, we have fun. We jab at Xbox. We used to always jab at fucking Sony, man. Up until 2 years ago, we were 100% Xbox. Sony was always doing dumb shit. You know that. You were there. All these guys were saying dumb shit. Like, remember when the Xbox One X here? Oh, well, the human eye can't see 60 frames. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. The human eye can't see 60 frames. I guess we were all blind when we were playing fucking the NES and Super NES with those 60 FPS games. But those Sony guys were saying some really stupid shit. Now you got the Xbox Civil War going on. You got a lot of Xbox guys saying dumb shit, and you got a lot of Xbox guys like leaving, and you got a lot of Xbox guys trying to keep it real, and they can't because, you know, the other side is being stupid. And the Sony guys are still being dumb. But you expect the Sony guys to be stupid. Nintendo's actually, yeah, they are. They are the king. They are the tortoise in this whole race. Nintendo is the tortoise. They let everyone go by them and figure out what they're doing and screw up, and they're in the background. That's why I said eventually Nintendo's just going to be the king. Sony's not going to outlast. No way. Sony has the wrong fucking idea right now. Sony lost their identity after the PlayStation 3, and we all know that. You know why? You know how we know that? Because we've been playing PS3 games on the PS4 and PS5. We need to move away from the PS3 generation. The PlayStation 5 needed its own identity. The 4 I kind of get because everyone was on 360. They jumped from 360 to PS4. So a lot of those people didn't play those PS3 games. So I understand they kind of like mixed and matched with that. Whatever. But the 5 has no fucking identity. And the 6, they better figure out what the fuck they're doing with that, because you need some sort of identity with that console. If not, you can't be going with the PS3 shit still. That's what really ruined PS5. We're still getting the same IPs from PS3. It's like, it's time to move on. The only game they keep fucking giving us is Horizon Zero Dawn. Nobody cares about that fucking game. It's a piece of shit, that game. Alloy is boring as fuck. They had The Last of Us. They fucking ruined that game. The turtle. There you go. Nintendo was run by Hiro Yamagashi, dude. Just ruthless. Remember the 10 NES chip? Yes. Time for them to admit that their live service thing... Yeah, the live service thing... That was implemented by Jim Ryan, but I don't know why they kept it after he left. They kept it going, and then... They just don't know how to do this, man. Jim Ryan was trying to compete directly with Microsoft with the games as a service, and he just wasn't going to win that. There was no point of even competing with that. Because this idiot canceled all of... They had a Spider-Man game that was online that was going to be awesome. And he canceled that shit from Concord and Marathon. You know what I mean? I'd rather play the fucking Spider-Man game, man. And they canceled Twisted Metal. I'd rather play Twisted Metal. Concord and Marathon, fuck those games. Bro, if I was Sony, I'd walk into Bungie right now and be like, we're shutting all this shit down. Fuck you guys. Get out of here. And Bungie deserves it, because Bungie's been the fucking hoe bag that's been going from company to company, just robbing everybody's money. Fucking Bungie. Shut them fuckers down. They should have kept making Halo games. That's the only thing they were good at. Destiny. Destiny 1 has a 10-year plan. Oh, wait. 2 years later, Destiny 2's out? Oh. I'll give Sony credit. They canned Jim Ryan. Yeah, but they only got rid of Jim Ryan because he fucking didn't stop the Activision deal. Which is funny because they still got the Call of Duty marketing rights. So he got fired for no reason. Bungie sucks too. Oh, who fucking cares about Ben Studio? Why does everyone kiss Ben Studio's ass? They suck. Bro, Days Gone is a shitty game. The game is fun for like an hour and then it gets boring. It's bullshit on Sony's part, but if they're not using the studio, who gives a shit? Bungie deserves it for what they did to Halo. Yeah, I agree. Bungie abandoned Halo. And they told Microsoft to go fuck themselves. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? They told Microsoft to go fuck themselves. And look what happened. It's like, all right, well, we'll go fuck ourselves. You go to Sony and you try to make it work over there. Oh, wait, you didn't make it work over there. Bro, the fact that guy at Ben Studios said to pay full fucking price for his game that's boring as shit, he can go fuck himself. Oh, there it is. Titanfall 2. We want to do our own thing. Well, a decade later and all the people are gone. Yeah, right. Bro, the fact that they blew all of Sony's money on Concord. Dude, again, you don't steal from the Japanese. Those guys are fucking pissed that they lost all that money from Concord. They are not happy with Bungie. So they're waiting for Bungie to fucking make the wrong move and they're going to shut that shit down. Guaranteed. And Bungie deserves it. Let's face it. They had a chance to go at Microsoft and make better products, better games. And they fucked everybody. If you really think about it, Bungie leaving fucking Microsoft fucked everybody over because Halo sucks big fat ass now. They screwed everybody. You should have just stayed with Microsoft and kept making Halo. Look at Fortnite, okay? Epic Games, they don't give a fuck. Fortnite's almost 10 years old. They don't give a shit that they're making the same game every fucking year. They're making a shit ton of money doing it. You think Epic Games is like, oh, wow, I wish we made another game that's not Fortnite. Dude, Epic Games is like, run this shit until people stop playing it. Because we are making too much money right now. That's what Bungie could have done with Halo, and they chose not to do it. Let's Firewalk. Yeah, but still, it's a games as a service thing. Sony just can't compete with that. They don't know how to do that shit. They used to, back in the PS2 days. With SOCOM. Then they dropped that game completely. Yeah, I know. But they're making money. When Fortnite stops making money, that's when it will go away. Until then, they're gonna keep updating it and keep it going. Yeah, SOCOM on PS3. It was a single player game. I think it had online, but I don't remember. Did it have online? It might have. It just wasn't SOCOM anymore. It was like different. We gotta finish playing this stupid game. So somebody said that they data mined Halo off the store. Let's type in Halo, see what comes up. Land of the Mushrooms. Oh, he said the SOCOM game should have come back to new consoles. I love it. Yeah, I mean, you literally had everyone from 360 to jump to PS4. If you would have released a SOCOM game with PS4, since they got an influx of so many PSN subscribers, that would have been perfect for them. But they didn't do it. They ignored it. They ignored Twisted Metal. They ignored SOCOM. They ignored, I mean, it's not PlayStation, but they didn't even have Ridge Racer on the PS4. Like, as a launch title. Like, bro, they had nothing. You need shrouds to understand Halo now. Sony could have done a lot better. Anyway, I'm going to go on a rant on them tonight, so. What trials are there? No, Sea of Thieves is on here. Right here. Yeah, man, Killzone was great. And they fucked that whole game up. You put that damn owl in the game, it screwed everything up for me. Yeah, the Seventh Guest. They have a trial for it. Look at this. I should just buy this. Seventh Guest, that's an old ass game, man. Not in the Metro. See, I can't even play the trial. Oh, okay, I guess I can. I don't want to pay the $10. I already beat this game. There's no reason. The MVP bundle. Yeah, what is it? $400? $150. Are you fucking kidding me? I saw Top Spin. Yeah, do I have that on here, or is that part of Plus Premium? I'll look it up. Hang on. $150 for 2 football games. Are they crazy? Both these games are going to be $10 like a week after it comes out. Oh, they put Battlefield in PlayStation Plus, by the way. Sir X-Man. Top Spin. Oh yeah, look, it's included with my Premium Plus. What the hell is this? AFL? It's Arena Football League. Basically, they give 2-pack of Madden and college football for $100. Oh man! So they want even more money. Hey, your bowling game is on here. This looks like the guy from Newman from Seinfeld. Oh, this is an old guy right here. This guy looks gimped out. What's going on with his shoulder over here? Bro, if you can't hold the balls, you can't be bowling. I mean, what's wrong with this guy? This guy looks like he's got to take a huge shit, but his back hurts him. Like... Oh, this guy is just... What is this, the runway? These guys are like posing as they're coming down the runway. I've seen a lot of those bowlers. Oh, wow. These are real people? They look like NPCs. Oh, there's a trial for Top Spin 2K20. Look at this. I mean, it's included with my Premium Plus. Yeah, I could download it right now. Included with your subscription. Oh, well, this game came out 2 years ago. Or last year. Still, though, it's still a good game. I miss 2K tennis. Dude, I had Virtua Tennis on the PSP. That shit was awesome. Yeah, tennis is fucking awesome, man. Thanks to Sega. Sega Tennis 2K. Those games are fucking awesome. Virtua Tennis. Crash Play. Oh, crossplay. That's probably what he meant. Hey, I mean, let's face it, Sir X, man. I have 16 Xboxes in this house. I'm not selling any of them at this point. I would love to get my money back, but I have too many games in my library. I can't just get rid of them. That's the problem, you know? That's why I'm mad, because I built up my library. I bought all their stuff. You're going to see next month when we clean out my basement, I have probably about 200 Xbox controllers downstairs sealed. I mean, you have to understand, I invested a lot of money in that shit, and then they turn around and, oh yeah, the console doesn't matter anymore. It's like, come on, man. That's why I'm upset. I don't care that the games are going everywhere, because whatever, that's fine. But I mean, don't tell me my Fire Stick's a fucking Xbox. Like, go fuck off at that point, Phil Spencer. Like, my dick's an Xbox. It's like, no, I bought an Xbox for $500. Where is my return on investment? I keep hearing about Microsoft's return on investment. What about mine as a customer? Because Game Pass ain't getting any cheaper. So, I don't know. That's why I'm mad. Yeah, man, I know. Listen to me. I love Xbox, okay? I know we were joking around last night, messing with you about Xbox, but I love Xbox. These guys know it. This podcast was a pro Xbox podcast up until about 2 years ago when they did the 4 games bullshit. Once they said 4 games, I was like, nah, he's full of shit. And he was full of shit because they were still developing these games, these other games. Oh, well, you know, it was just... he said that only those 4 games, not these other 4. It's like, guys, come on. We all know what's going on. And again, I don't mind that the games go to different platforms, but what happens is when that happens, you're basically saying everyone that bought the console doesn't fucking matter anymore. And it's like, okay, so we have to, can we at least get our money back? Like, if you're going to decide to change the game plan, I don't mind sending you the console back and taking a $50 hit. You want to give me $450 for these machines? Great, because then you can sell them to other people that actually want them. That would be awesome. Because you change your game plan. But I don't want to hear this shit where, oh yeah, we couldn't figure out how to sell these things, so we're going to change our game plan and fuck everyone who bought everything. It's like, come on, man. That's why I'm mad. I spent a lot of money with this stuff. I built my library over the years, over the last 15, 20 years. I've been on Xbox since the original. I've had Xbox Live since it started. That's what, 21 years ago? But, I mean, you know, being a loyal customer doesn't mean shit, I guess. I'm never mad about the system. I'm mad about the corporates are trying to start. Yes. Well, you know, I hate the fact that they have guys leak shit out. And they do it on purpose. Because they want to get people hyped up. I get that. But, I mean, they had these guys leak stuff out. And half of it doesn't even happen because they change their mind. They change their game plan. Like this handheld thing is ridiculous. It was leaked, what was it, like a month ago? Oh, the real handheld is coming. Don't worry. And then last week it gets canceled. And then now the handheld that they said wasn't getting canceled, the Asus one, which we all knew was coming, people are still confused now. They're like, oh, well, it plays my games natively, right? It's like, no. Well, no, I heard this guy say that a couple of months ago. It's like, but they canceled the real one last week. Oh, no, I saw them show it at the showcase. Like, I don't know. Just going to make my head explode at this point. Yeah, man, we've been on here forever. Twist Metal 2 is awesome. Did I platinum this game? I usually don't platinum games, but I think I did this one. Oh yeah, it did. I still have my copy downstairs, my original. Well, I'm not telling you to buy a PlayStation. You're kind of screwed if you didn't buy one today because today's the last day of the sale. Well, here's the thing, Sir X, man. Because Microsoft is prancing around like they're prancing around, eventually you're going to have to buy a PlayStation. And you know what Microsoft's response is? Good. Because they want you to buy their games on there. Dude, if Phil Spencer comes out tomorrow and says, I want everyone to go out and buy a PlayStation, all these Xbox guys are going to do it. Because they love Phil. Oh my God, Phil, I'll do anything you say. I don't know what he could do to get people to actually turn on him. Like those crazy Xbox guys. Hey, me too. I build PCs, man. I just built a bunch of them the other day. But it just sucks because people that are on consoles, they're going to have to stick to, you know, look at Noof. He doesn't want to buy a PC. He doesn't want to build one either. He's going to be a console guy. If there's no more native Xbox hardware, the keyword is native because you can make Xbox hardware from Asus or Dell or whatever with their stupid app. But at the end of the day, you need to play your library. You're going to have to stick to the old console, but you're going to have to move forward at some point. He's going to have to get a PlayStation 6. You know what I mean? And there's people that don't want to even buy PlayStation. They want to stay on Xbox. That's the whole thing. It's like they're not doing themselves any favors. Yeah, let's play it. That's why he lost weight. Dude, he lost weight because he's on Ozempic. A lot of these old guys are on Ozempic because it's actually helping people like with diabetes and shit like that. I mean, we make fun of like the medicine Ozempic, but it's very helpful for older people. So, I mean, you don't know. This guy, Phil Spencer, could be a diabetic. Probably needs the Ozempic. And the side effect of it is losing weight, so. I bought another PlayStation Pro for Amy today on a discount. Oh, well, there you go. Look at that. And JD was an Xbox guy. Just saying. You're gonna do Resident Evil. I don't know. Not right now. When he comes back, maybe. A Microsoft Mind virus infected Xbox. It's also killing liver. I don't know about that, man. For some people, probably. Listen, there's side effects with every medicine, and certain people get fucked up from it, but the majority of people don't. Yeah, that's true, RWK. All right, yeah, we'll be on later. I gotta leave in a few minutes too, because I gotta cook dinner and then I gotta jump on with Frank. Batman? Is that Batman or is that somebody else? If that's Batman, how the hell are you doing, Batman? If that's a different Bat, then hello. But I have a feeling that's Batman. Shout out to Batman. I'm still an Xbox guy because that's where my games are, and I got it. But next gen, I'm really... Yeah, me neither. Here's the thing. If they make a PC hybrid console... there it is. That's Batman. What's going on, Batman? Everyone in the chat say hello to Batman. Here's the thing. If they make another... They're not making another native Xbox console. We know that, okay? As much as they want to fucking pretend they are, they're not. They're going to brand that shit out. This thing would have to do something to blow my socks off for me to go get it. But you know what? I just don't trust them anymore. Too many goddamn lies. Look what they did. They're promising you Fable, Gears, Halo, and Forza in 2026. Bro. How the fuck are they going to release all 4 of those games next year when they have games on the back burner that still didn't come out yet? What does that mean for Perfect Dark? What does that mean for State of Decay? What does that mean for all these games that they've been promising for the last 10 years? We're not going to see those till 2027, 2028, 2020. I'll be fucking 55 years old by the time they release these fucking games. Like, bro, they're on fucking drugs. Like, they all need to get drug tested if they seriously think I'm going to wait another fucking 10 years to play these games. Good to see my people. It was great to see you back in here. Well, here's the thing. They would have to do something... If it's just... Here's the thing with this Xbox thing, okay? It's a fucking app that's going to let you select your Steam library your Epic Store library, your Xbox library. It's basically what you can do now on Steam if you just add those games into your Steam library, which you can do. There's a button for that. That's not innovative. There's nothing to be excited for. It's like, okay, well, it's in one spot, but it's in the Xbox launcher instead of the Steam launcher. Big whoop-de-fucking-do. You know what I mean? I understand, like, people, they don't have a PC, so they don't know any of this shit. And it's exciting for them. But for us guys that, like, know all this shit, like, it's you could do this right now. Like, it's no different than... Now, what Xbox needs to do, they need to get all of your... they need to get... I'll be dead. Oh, man. I'll probably be gone before you, Dread, at this point. What they need to do, and this is what they're confusing a lot of people with this handheld shit, and it's fucked up. They really need to make a deep dive video before that thing comes out to explain to people what this Asus handheld's going to do, because it won't read your games natively. However, and I'm sure they're working on this because we've been hearing, quote, rumors, leaks, whatever the fuck. Their 55-year-old boyfriend's putting this out on the internet. Apparently, they're working on an app that will allow you to play your library on the PC and ready to go. That's what they need to do if they're serious about this gaming thing. But I have a feeling that they're going to be in the middle of that and cancel it, because if they're not moving Game Pass subscriptions, what's the easiest thing to do? Kill Game Pass and then drop the gaming. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you'll have games for Windows on there, but they're not going to go back and make all these deals with these companies to keep it backwards compatible. You know what I mean? So it's like this is why they can't be leaking shit unless they're like 100% with it. But they would have to basically make this thing play all of your digital library. But then you have a lot of people who have physical stuff, and they're going to be pissed off because you can't play physical Xbox discs in like a Blu-ray drive and all that shit because of the way that the discs are written. So, it's a slippery slope. But if they can do that, they'll keep whoever has the Xbox now. But dude, I love Xbox, but I'm going to sit back for that one because we've been waiting. Ever since the One X, we've been waiting. Okay? I'm tired of waiting. Now they're going to wait for me. Let them release all their fucking games, then I'll be there. But I'm not doing this horse shit again where I'm buying the machine and I'm waiting 5 fucking years for Perfect Dark, and then you're telling me, oh yeah, it's still not ready yet. It takes 5 years to make a game. It's like, oh, fuck off, dude. Look at Capcom. In the last 5 years, they made like 4 or 5 Resident Evils. You know what I mean? You can't get a fucking a 10-hour Perfect Dark game done? Come on. James Gunn and Phil are sleeping together right now. Yeah, I agree, Batman. Should we take bets on Perfect Dark, everyone? Maybe our great grandkids can fucking get the money. Epic people in chat. You are epic, Batman, and Batman's channel is epic. Everyone should go subscribe to Batman. But I don't know, man. I'm sick of the shit of waiting and waiting and waiting. It is what it is, and you know, I'm an Xbox guy, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be real about it. I'm not going to kiss everyone's ass. I'm not going to be doing that shit because I have no reason to. I'm a consumer, okay? I don't work for them. I don't fucking do videos for them. I don't do any of this horse shit. Hey, if you want to pay me $1 million, or I don't know, $500,000, even $500,000, I'll do it. I'll be on all those shows, shilling all that bullshit for you guys. No problem. But until then, I'm a regular person who's spending actual money on this stuff. I'm not getting sent an Xbox. Like a lot of these YouTuber guys are sending them free shit, free game codes, free things, and that's fine that they do that, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get guys that are gonna be a little skewed from telling you the truth about these things. So Perfect Dark is $30.99, says Jamie. All right, we'll take that bet. Bro, what if they... Dude, all right, listen to me. What if in 2027, midway through 2027, they cancel Perfect Dark? You know how fucking mad people would be? JD says Batman is awesome. Give me hardware for every game. Free underwear? That could happen. It might happen, man. You guys are laughing, but you never know. A Christmas sweater. There you go. That's the old Batman. Free Christmas sweater. I think I should make him a mod. Because I'm like, why is his name white? Yeah, he belongs. He needs a wrench next to his name always. Man, one day I'm on day 3 of my fast fuck. What? What the hell is this guy saying? Well, listen, here's the thing. Xbox will have to wait for me next time, okay? That's just the way it is. Because I've given this company my money hands down. Literally, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on Xbox. And some of you listening are like, you're fucking right. It's like, no, if you look at this channel, I've unboxed every single Xbox One, every single Xbox 360, every single Xbox One X except for the Battlefield edition. I didn't buy that one. All the Xbox Series consoles, the Series S, the Series X, multiples, the controllers. I mean, you guys have seen me do it all. I spent tons of fucking money on this brand. You see my library when I used to stream Xbox stuff. I have over 1,000 fucking digital games that I built up through the years. I'm invested in this platform, but you know, I keep hearing about Microsoft's return on investment, but what about my return on investment? You know, putting games in Game Pass doesn't do shit for me because my Game Pass expires next year and I can't even get a discount on it anymore because I got rid of the discount codes on CD keys. And I'm not paying $30 a fucking month. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. If you sold the damn cards, I would buy like a 6-month card at a time. But I'm not doing this thing where I'm paying every month. Fuck that bullshit. So as far as I'm concerned, April 19th of 2026, that's the last day Game Pass runs out for me. That's the last day I'm on Game Pass. Until they put those discount codes back up. Because I'm not paying monthly. I'm not doing it. And at that point, you're going to lose a customer. So. But, yeah, I mean, next time around, they got to wait for me. They have to blow my fucking socks off somehow. So far, I have like 0 expectations for this thing. The quote next hardware, which, you know, it's going to be licensed out, and that's fine. It depends on what they do with it. What is Lenovo going to do? And again, they're licensing this shit out Lenovo might have a different looking Xbox than Asus. Dell might have a different looking Xbox than Asus or Lenovo. You know what I mean? This is what happened with the Steam machines. They all had different looking machines and they all did different things at different specs. And that's what kind of blew out the market. Because you literally showed up with a PC console and people were like, well, I don't know which one to fucking buy. Because there was a ton of them on the market. And that's what kind of like collapsed it. I would say you could trust probably Dell and Lenovo. Asus, they don't know what the word quality is. Sorry. I know some of you guys in the chat have Asus products. If they work for you, great, but they've been shit to me, and there's other people that they've been bad too. And by the way, I posted that video about the ROG Ally when it first came out a couple of years ago. Asus was charging people $200 and shit for like the SD card reader that was melting. Basically, their flaws. They were charging customers extra to pay for it. Whatever. You guys do what you gotta do. If you're gonna get ripped off, it's your money. I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your money. I'll just warn you, but you don't tell me how to spend my money, I don't tell you how to spend yours. But if you buy that thing, you better cross your fingers, buddy, because that's going to be a lot of money to plump down on something like that. With their rep. Oh yeah, I know. And by the way, when he sent it in for repair, he sent it in as a different person, like as a regular customer, and that's the way they treated him. Asus should have been taken to court. Now, fuck, is I gonna play better on PS5 Pro? The new one I need to buy on PlayStation. Well, listen, I mean, listen, I'm going to say this, okay? If you have an Xbox Series X and you have a library on that thing, just keep it. I'm keeping all mine. As much as I would love to sell them. There's no point because my library is built on those machines. What am I going to do? However, this is the last Xbox that I'm owning. And like I said, they would have to blow my fucking socks off for this next partnered Xbox that they're going to sell. And again, I'll be waiting, okay? Not gonna run out and buy this thing anymore. I'm done. After the way they treated their customers with this machine, no way. No chance in hell, buddy. Maybe they'll wait 8 years for me to buy a new one and subscribe to Game Pass again. People are arguing with me on Twitter that it isn't like 3DO or Steam machines because Microsoft has money that didn't do a damn thing. Here's the thing, Jamion. This is an easy thing to hit back at. If they knew how to sell fucking consoles, they wouldn't be in this position. End of story. You can have all the money in the world, doesn't mean you know how to do anything right. Look at Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, okay? I'm going to go into wrestling for a second. They are billionaires, okay? Literally. They don't know how to put on a fucking pair of clothes. They dress like shit. Stephanie dresses like she doesn't even know how to dress. And she's a billionaire. Triple H. This fucking guy was wearing a blazer and skinny jeans. He doesn't know how to dress. You can have all the fucking money in the world. It doesn't mean you know how to sell shit. It doesn't mean you know how to dress yourself. Look at Phil Spencer. He's a multi-millionaire. The guy dresses like he's homeless. We made fun of him because at, what was it, Gamescom last year? Or Tokyo Game Show? He looked like a homeless guy wandered in. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have all the money in the world. Doesn't mean you know what the hell you're doing. That company just can't figure out how to sell these machines properly. That's all it is. And you know what? They should have gutted that marketing team or Aaron Greenberg, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. That fat slob should have been fired years ago. And you know what? So should have Phil Spencer. They should have came down and said, you know what? You fucking guys don't know what you're doing. Get out of here. We're gonna get people that know what they're doing. That's what they should have done. But they didn't do it because everyone's rich. Everyone's lining their pockets. They don't give a shit. They could care less. Yeah, you're right. It's run by the investors. And that's why they're sabotaging the console. And we know it. And they know it. But that's all right. It is what it is. I think everyone, we've moved on from all this. Like I said earlier in this show, I don't want to talk about Xbox really anymore because there's no point. They're a fucking joke. And, you know, let them figure it out because I'm done talking about this shit every fucking week. It's like a broken record. There's better things to talk about. So. All right, I'm going to go because I got to cook. And it takes me like a half an hour to cook. So I'll cook. And we'll be back on here at 9:30. It's going to be me, Frank. I believe Fred will be on tonight. He might be a little late. I don't remember what he told me. But the Discord is open to everyone that has it. So if you have the Game Complainers Discord, just jump in. Whenever you want, randomly. You don't have to be there at 9:30. You could jump in whenever. But if not, it'll be me and Frank. And again, I think Fred. But if not, it'll be me and Frank, and we'll take care of everything. So, yeah, look, I'm not... We call them the Three Stooges here. They all do stupid things. All three companies. We know that. Yeah, I'll let you know, Batman. But, and again, there's no limit. Mental 9R, what's going on? There's no limit on Discord, so. I'm yawning because this chair makes me tired when I lean back in it. All right, I'm going to go now. I will see you guys. In 1 hour. So, the Game Complainer starts in 1 hour. And I'll catch you guys then. TeamSpeak? I don't have that. Text-to-speech I have. Which we have a new animation for that. I don't know if you guys have seen it the last couple days, but any super chats tonight, we'll get the new animation. So... All right, JD, take care. Hope everything works out. Stay strong out there, you and Amy. Take care. Dreadpool, you take care, buddy. I'll see you guys in a little bit. RWK, Mental, Jamie on, Batman, all you guys are in there. Sir X Man, all you guys. I'll catch you guys in 1 hour. All right, peace. There will be a Sony rant tonight. Yes.